Good morning. This is Traders Cafe live from Bangalore office. Today is 10th September. Time is 10:26. Hope you are all having a very good trading session thus far. We are trading Finnifty today. And yeah, it has been a ride in Finnifty. Hope all of you are able to manage the spike down and are safe. Those that are in the chat, can you confirm if you can hear me okay? Good morning. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hey Mohit, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Okay, there's the sudden burst up. And a cool off. Very much in line with my expectation. So I was trying to get the 23,600 call away. This credit was 4 lakhs. It suddenly jumped to 6.8. At the same time, we also have had a lot of action already on the downside, so it's been a little bit difficult to take credit on the downside right now with the price action. Knowing what Finnifty can do, I have already started to put my exits at -1 lakh. Target is arbitrary for now. I'm not interested in on the upside for now. interested in the downside. It's pretty early in the morning, so I was caught up on the down move. Although I built positions around 9:35 or ish, um, wasn't able to be in green for a bit of time. So I max drawdown of 2,50,000. Just try to manage the position carefully up. This is one of the instruments that I'm not great at trading, along with Nifty. Adjustments on the calls are going to be a little bit tricky because they can inflate and deflate also. At the same time, on the daily, okay, can you guys hear me okay on the stream with the chats open? Okay, good. So I was referring to the daily chart, which is this one. It could turn out to be an outside day, or the other scenario is it could wick up. It was probably around 35-40% of the balance of yesterday. It is very early for us to predict anything, but if you see the 30 minutes and 15 minutes, there is a strong sell, but calls do want to expand right now. Slight push up. What would be interesting is to see if it will come down like this on the 5 minutes, on the 3 minutes. How's your trading session thus far? What I'm interested to see is at this level, what does it do? Will it surge up? Will it come back? See the retracements here. It's a very micro trend. It's on a 3-minute time frame. Don't really pay a lot of attention to that. But on a higher time frame, 30 minutes, it seems to be a bullish engulfing onto the highs. Morning Zenith, welcome. One of the scenarios I am considering on the charts is, what if this candle wicks down? So the reason for the spreads is to position myself to run away, run in, wherever it goes I go, and I have the ability to move around, but if it runs faster than us, exit it with a minimal dent and probably try around after 1 p.m. or something like that. For the deployed capital, this is already up on the 1% side, but the day is so young, so you can still work your way around to scale up when the opportunity arises. Are you all trading Finnifty as well? Or is there anybody on the stream who's trading Bank Nifty, which is 1DT, which could be an ideal, probably safer instrument in my personal view? Zenith, you should come to our office. Show us how it's done. Thanks for the advice, Naresh. So I'm gonna, from now I want to be in positive, so I'm gonna put at 50,000. Learning will always be mutual, Zenith. So, how are you guys managing the positions? Is this delta neutral? Do you play directional? What is your trading style? The problem with these instruments is the far OTMs take a while to decay. Check the highs of 23,650 put.
High is around 65. That is the area level.
Yeah.
High speed.
The pace at which they expand is very, very interesting. Yeah, the level we have seen has definitely acted as a retracement. Yeah, unfortunately, our positions got closed off because of that 50,000 mark. You have seen how I manage Naresh now. You see the line we have drawn, it's almost close to 3 points away. It has come down and it's now trying to test the lows. Which indicator, Anand? Oh, that's Lux Algo's Smart Money Concepts indicator. It's free. This is the zone. Let's see if we can manage this and build position in a bit, not in a rush. The other option that I have in mind is a broken wing fly. That's what I'm contemplating on. Still has 86 bucks in it. So reasonable decay since the morning. Hey SM, good morning. How's your day going on? Yeah, we were just reviewing the charts of last 10 minutes. Current price action is a little bearish, but there's a lot of support downside. One of the theories that I have is the possibility for an outside day, which could be brutal. Think of a candle like this forming here, engulfing everything that the buyers tried to manage yesterday. I didn't have a great morning. I was up a little bit, down a little bit. Then I was trialing my exit panel and I got hit, so I'm out of the positions right now. Still, there is a desire for the puts to expand. And the real test will be 23,560. And how would you know if they want to or if they do not want to? Slowly trying to build positions and far away strikes right now while I'm chatting with you guys. We'll start a position for now. What is IG? I don't know what IG means, Naresh, unfortunately. Okay, sorry. See, first half is still a few hours away, right? Which instrument was not brutal, Naresh? I hope you have made a lot of money. Is that about me in SM? No. Probably my voice is like that. I'm just thinking how to position myself for the rest of the trading day. That's it. And we don't have a great mic, and we're trying to learn about how to set up a mic and how to do all of that stuff. Because we are not streamers, we are traders first. That's deep though, your comment. You're reaching that pivot. So if you guys have experience in streaming, tell us how the setup should be to avoid these background noises that you may hear. So what would buyers do?
He's not picking up my call. That's the reason I think that. I already dropped it. Madam, I dropped every message last 20 days.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, that's a good idea.
Yes, ma'am. Is it-
That's what we are contemplating.
Why you get contact? Because if you don't respond, then you get
For those who have not seen the PNL chart in the morning, joined us late, this is how it was. A little bit of drawdown for 10-15 minutes, not 20 minutes I guess, and then we saw up to a 4.5 lakh, but I was trailing my SL, it took it off. So one of the interesting things that I saw yesterday night, SM, was a gentleman who's building a system to catch the spikes. If you can crack that, I think you will have some of the best opportunities that you can get. And the reason why that might be a run into positive expectancy is the algo crowding has SLs at every damn level, because all the algos are designed in a way to put your SLs at 10%, 20%, 30% or whatever, right, going to 100%. Once they hit, they sweep, and that's why the tendency of the spikes is happening in a much frequent basis than it used to be previously. But I think the other way around is that being not a practical or executable answer. The way that I see is find instruments that suit you best and only trade on that. And probably you will be noticing I'm not very aggressive with Finnifty or Nifty. I'm okay with 0.3, 0.4% also, because they tend to be very, very difficult for me to manage. I don't know, Naresh. There are a lot of theories around, but I just don't want to really think about it too much. The range has been this. Daily is still indicating a potential bearish engulfing. 30-minute is holding. 15-minute is trying to form a bearish candle. The other dimension to think about is, if this is a field where our thinking is about survival only, why can't we choose a field where you can actually thrive than survive? So the positioning of your mindset should be thriving rather than surviving. Back to red. Good expansion. Again, all of these thoughts are my individual, and these are not meant to demean or discourage anybody. How many of you are in positive territory? And that's not the question of interest, but the question of interest is, if so, how? Oh, SM, nice. Scalping in the buying side or the selling side, Naresh? SN? That's good. Good to know. Let's have a look at the straddle charts, but that's still. Wow, why is this? I think there is some problem with. iCharts, for some reason it's not allowing me to select the strikes. Okay. Yeah. Bank Nifty. Probably a good index to trade than Finnifty, in my opinion. Where are we? Look at this bounces. Still a bullish momentum. Which one? Zenith? This is Tradingview, what you're seeing right now. The one with the straddle charts is this is iCharts. How is that as an obvious question? That's a curious question though. My suggestion is don't make assumptions. I will leave it at there. But okay, we want to provide awareness for the traders who want to use because you're so smart, it's a co-working space kind of thing where you can come and participate and trade along with fellow traders. There is no awareness these kind of spaces exist. There is a possibility of good networking, collaborating and participating, and that is what we want to create awareness. I guess that should have been pretty obvious for you too, right? Hey, we likewise, the feeling is mutual. Hey Vishal, morning. The problem with Finnifty is the expansion of the premiums with little underlying movement. Wow, look at the jump in the calls. And literally no DK in the puts. I definitely share your view, Naresh, and I'm considering calling it a day actually, to be very honest, at least on the Finnifty. Around 2%, 2.5. That's the range, Sadananda. I don't recommend that, but anywhere between 1%, 1.25 should be a good max daily loss. Sorry guys, if you hear anything, I'm having my tea. This call. This is one of our traders cafe's account. I do trade my personal accounts that are not on the stream. And I have a group of traders that trade along with me. You might be hearing some chatter. It's like a U-shaped desk setup that we have. So not now. Been there, done that, lost money. Looking at the level of 23,655, which we have seen in the morning, that's where when it traveled there, here on this candle, came back sharply, took our stop loss, slowly crept back up. If it hits, it wants to go into this range. Would be an interesting scenario. We deploy straddles, long straddles, if that is what your curiosity is about. But that's a completely different strategy. It has its own parameters, it has its own requirements. In a number of parameters, trading capital, risk, day, IV, events, all has to come into a confluence probably 3 or 4 times in a year. So whatever you are seeing on the screen is what I do on my personal account. I do not copy trade. I'm a little bit aggressive on sometimes on that account. That simply means I am closer, nothing else. I am not a good player at option buying, so you're asking really the wrong person. I think it comes with time, Aditya. It's not a skill that is very hard. With time and enough screen time, you can do that. I manage accounts with multiple indexes too. So I don't know why this chatter about prop. We are a trading desk, guys. So I don't know. This is not a channel that is this about to discuss prop. I am not into that. I am happy to share my thoughts on trading, how I manage my positions. Happy to help anything on that side, but prop is not something that I can help you with. No, Vishwanath, I do not. Those are just for margin benefit. I'm simply exit here with this. Oh, I'm showing a wrong screen. I just click exit here, and then move these strikes up. So I'm watching. What am I watching closely? I'm watching the price here and the credit. There are times I don't watch even the charts too, and I'm also watching the velocity of the movement of the price, which is momentum. So if the momentum is out of my control, I make a discretionary decision what has to be done. And there are times I go inverted too. I take more credit either on the call side or on the put side. That is a strike above the opposite side. At the end of the day, which is the side of this credit that is gonna melt, right? Lose its value. Yep, I am a little bit close, unfortunately. This is in the money, but this is only 575. I kept it just to keep an eye on the price movement. I'm okay with having like 100 of those, that's it. It's a trading floor. Have you ever seen we work? Four traders. No problem, Sadanandan. It's just a, think of this as a working space where a trader does not want to trade alone at home, can find a seat with all the infrastructure that we have and trade from office. And the reason the office exists is we see trading as a profession and a serious business rather than a hobby or anything, if I may say so. And that requires a professional environment, and that is what we cater, what we provide. Of course, there are other advantages that come with us. Many tangible, a lot of intangible. We have our office in Pune. Where are you located, Naresh? No, Abhishek, unfortunately not. Those who are just joining, hey, thanks for that. Trying to bring up my P&L chart. Fairly negative in the morning, then we did see close to 1.5%. My trailing drawdown was hit at 50,000. The slippage I exited at 18,000. Built the position slowly, and this is where we are at right now. That's it. I'm gonna take a 2-minute bio break. I'll mute this. I'll let this run. I'll just be back in some time. Okay, I'm back, guys. We are at 11:40 a.m. and we didn't achieve much. Anyone who trades or aspire to trade full time can join us. This consolidation between 655 and 580 is very interesting. Calls are deflating slowly. Puts are holding the value. Yes, Radhanandan, right now that's what I am trying to do. And the expansions have been so brutal, you can get unbalanced pretty quickly. If you can fairly catch a consolidation zone for 1 hour after 12:30, with additional deployment of 30% of my capital, I think we should be at a reasonable profit, but I have not scaled up my positions at all. I know traders who exclusively and explicitly do buying. They are very, very, very profitable. So the answer is yes. So This is a call I'm worried of. Why am I not worried of this put? If this has to expand to 38, this will decrease to 34, by which time I will increase the quantity here. Probably roll some of those here too. But I think we are pretty balanced. So I'm gonna tell my profits again. Minus 50,000. Where am I at? I don't expect a lot today, so we'll just put 7. Mm, 50,000. Issues. It's not directly available, Vishwanath, but you can install. This is not an app that is installed on the computer or mobile, right? This is installed on a virtual machine up in the cloud. That's what Amit gives you. So with you have a client called remote desktop client that you can either install on an iOS or Android, through which you can log in. But again, that should be a temporary basis, right? I do log in sometime to sometime on the mobile and check that out. Hey, by the way, if you guys want to go check out Tradeflow, give a reference of Traders Cafe, if that's okay. Hey, Murli. Okay, he is the eighth wonder of the world in and gamma too. Thanks, Hassan. How's it going, Murli? I'm gonna trial this to minus 25 now. Still will be a dent if we get hit. And I'm very, very light with my positioning today, so let me see. I have deployed only 2 CR for now, which is 1% already what we are seeing. And some of you may ask why you did not deploy the full position. Is with Nifty and Finnifty, the swings that we have been seeing can go really out of control with that sizing. Especially since I am trading on the stream live, it could be really disturbing to see that swings as well. Although we can manage that, that's not an issue. Trying to maintain some safe and safe practices, build buffer slowly and scale in your sizing slowly, so that even if you have to come to a drawdown, you will have to first breach your break even, at which point you can exit. Again, this call. We are at 11:50 a.m. I have a terminal that you can't see on the stream, which will tell you the capital I have used. I think Tradeflow also had this, which would say available. This is not showing the correct number now, but yeah, now it's showing available is this, right? 8.5, which is approximately 3 is what I have used, 2.5, something like that. I personally don't worry about that much. We have preferred rates. the current, I would say, I'm trying to find a right word. Probably let me use the word teachings. The current teachings in YouTube and everywhere is to instill a lot of unnecessary calculations and analysis that is not really required. If you can trade safely, if you can make a reasonable profit and are able to compound it with a reasonable amount of costing, you will be in a position that all costs will be covered in a very, very quick time, over time. 9:30-ish, Vishnath. Let me show you that. See, 9:35 or 9:32. This is where I built the push and quickly came back to drawdowns. I learned from a few individuals and self-experience. Of course, having the opportunity to collaborate with a lot of traders here in the office, that's an added value. But when I was not here, I learned from Shreyas Bundy on how to manage this type of trading style. He has like 150 videos for free on his channel. It's Nifty BN. You should go watch them. They are very exhaustive, and he manages positions very, very, very well. And at that time, Tradeflow was not available, so he used to punch orders manually. 4 years, Naresh. I'm not comfortable with this call for some reason. There are some live training videos, trading videos on the Tradeflow by Amit himself. He used to do it pretty regularly back in the day, but those are some of the videos I would definitely encourage you to watch. Just a glimpse into one of our custom indicators that is available on the floor, that does a lot of calculations and gives a glimpse into the strength of the move, the potential reversals, and the possibility of the move itself. I used to, Vishwanath, but now I don't. We all do, right? Slowly creeping up to that 650. Synthetics are discounted, which is very odd. Taking credit from OTM like this is not a great idea because it's not going to decay, and all of these are fairly priced above these. So if these expand, I will have to find ways to manage it. Okay, I'm gonna now get back into positive 25,000. And if it hits, it has to precisely cross 655. Not interested in that move until then. Sorry, that was for a colleague, guys. How is your session going on as of now? Oh, great job. Like I said, you need to visit our office and show how it's done, Naresh. gonna trial it to 50 now. You did pretty well, right? Already. So you may be that prodigy, you know. That's why. That's what my thought was when I posted that good morning message on the Twitter. Don't trade solo. You don't need to go alone. I mean, not in a rhetoric way that it was for you, but anybody who wants to start afresh and have somebody to help them pave a safe path, that is one of the things we can help them with, right? A very, very interesting day. How is the weather in Goa, Naresh? Pleasant? In selling side, Naresh, or buying? Raining, nice. Yeah. This account runs on Jainam. Check the highs of 23,600. I'm now going to trail it to 75k.
55.5.
20% is not bad. This one. I'm gonna reduce my expectations, probably put it 525, and that's where I'm gonna call it a day. That 25 is basically to give the slippages. Sorry, Vishwanath, did I miss your question? And we have to go through the pain of both sides expanding to get that. You see? Or the momentum on the top side is fading. There is reluctant uphill climb. This one is running on Jaina, but we have multiple brokers that we work with. All small to big ones. Yeah, there is an expansion that is happening on the both sides. The thumb rule is determined on your VAR zenith, and that VAR should be a percent of your capital. If you can manage your hedges to say if you're not going to lose 2% of irrespective what happens on the day, that's the right way of hedging. What you're seeing on the screen is the worst way of hedging. These are not hedges. And you can, if you are into positional stuff, you can play with hedges a lot. You will have a lot of time to manage them, move them around. You can really build solid arithmetic models on just to position yourself almost risk-free with hedges. You can do the same thing with intraday if there is a trending move. Vishwanath, I have told a couple of times, probably replay and see. quick expansion probably on the downside. But a wrong adjustment could also mean these will cool off very fast. So it's not, and you can't get a good answer, get a good generic answer to that question, Zenith, because what everybody tells you is without factoring in the opportunity cost. Meaning, if you're not trading and if you're doing a job according to your skill set, what does that achieve? Plus, if you put a portion of that into your savings, into mutual funds, let's say 30-40%, whatever it is, and what do they achieve? Plus all the operational costs or other costs that are insurance, all the benefits you get from your office, all those combined, and if you can beat all of that, that's your number in a compounded way. So all those, I am not a person who will say go get 3%, that will be great. No, it won't be. So it's not a great answer, but don't discount all of those costs. Vishnath, I am sorry, but you have to go replay and see. We use multiple brokers. So let's do some math. If you wanna say you are gonna achieve 3% per month, which is 36 per month, 36% per month, if you can't compound it well enough, discounting the job can get you and all the perks that it can get you. Why don't you invest in mutual funds? Yeah, you may have temporary ups and downs, but over long term, that's the same return, right? Okay, this is a call that can hurt us. I don't agree with that. First of all, you have to identify and discover the opportunity first. The second step is the planning. Now I'm gonna make my exit PNL to 1 lakh. You don't need to be 100% accurate, but at least as long as you have the realization that it needs to be an element that needs to be added in your calculations and planning, you're good. But my problem with that is nobody talks about it. Nobody factors that in. It looks like 4.25 is a hard resistance, unfortunately. Yes, Anit, reach me out. See guys, see here. If I'm gonna get there, hopefully it's not a double top, what do you call that? And we go. So Zenith, there is a contact number on the description. Please reach out to Mr. Vishal, who takes care of all the operations and correspondence. He will guide you to get in touch with me. Yeah, of course, after market hours, he is, if that's okay. 1 point. Trail that one to 1.5. 1.05. We are expanding our infrastructure. We're hiring. Afternoon could be a very interesting day. Yes, you can. Zenith, you need to have two APIs, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna trail this to 1.5 now. A little bit aggressive, but that's okay. DK is there, calls have expanded a little bit. Yep. Yeah, there is something like that. You should get in touch with Tradeflow, but you can trade two indexes simultaneously. That I know. This put has still three hours of lifespan. So what do you need to do, Naresh? It's been a little bit of tiring day, but after the initial sharp dip, we're holding 23,560 and we're wanting to move up. Okay, so it's been fairly difficult to work with the credit. Directional bits would have been good, but non-directionals just chose not to reward pretty quickly. A significant number of adjustments we have made. We still are respecting our target and stop loss. Yep. Pretty difficult for us to reach our target, that's for sure. Do not want a strong candle on the upside. The level has been breached. Momentum clearly on the upside. Strong. Everything is indicating green as of now. Bank Nifty is also trying to climb back up.
They are doing less quantity. And then it's
Nifty IT to the moon. That's because of the bounce in the NAS yesterday.
again it's not busy. Earlier it used to be very busy. Then after some days up, now
Check the highs of 23,650.
High is around 35.
Wants to test it once.
Calls are at 8.
A long stream today. It's been 2 hours 30 minutes on the stream. The supply is as such, Naresh. These are not priced at a fair value anymore. With a lot of difficulty, we were able to creep back up to where we are. I don't see a lot of opportunity, to be very honest. If you are if you can probably wait for a trending move and then position yourself, that could be great. But the slow grinding up move with that sharp fall in the morning did not enable us with a right bias. There was a fear on the downside for me to start with. So I have taken conservative positions today. Clearly there is a hard resistance at 4.5 lakhs. I think that's where I spent a lot of time here. what that simply means is I am not able to position myself in the right way, or the adjustments are simply not working. So the consideration right now is, how do you risk off and just respect what you got and move out? Yeah, the personal guys would have made like a ton of money. Hope your positions are in green. You were able to manage your positions well. It's been one of those days where your patience is tested. And one of those days where you're probably forced to make some errors. $2.15. This one 4.5. Hear music. The reluctance in going up is not helping our MTM. Puts are expanding, not a great adjustment I want to do at this time. Yep, the put expansion pretty rapid. Significant expansion on the put credit. Which can be a trouble. Finally, a long awaited breakout. After that, 4.5 has tested the patience. I'm still not happy with the decay. That okay, that's it. Good. Okay, I'm out of the positions, guys. This is another day of us managing the positions live, especially on Finnifty, which is not an instrument that I trade well. Still, some positions are there here. I did go with very conservative targets, knowing the instrument and my inability to manage well. Pretty happy with where we are at today, although it took a long time for us to get there. This is how we manage the positions. We were in drawdowns. We did hit 4.5 early in the day, but again the spike in the puts caused damage, and we took our trailing SL, which was 50,000. Then we built the position slowly. After some time, finally hit our targets. We are gonna call it a day. Most of our other accounts are also closed. We're gonna keep it light. Hopefully continue the winning streak. Hope you all are having a good session and are in green. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the conversation and participation. We will post the timing tomorrow, and mostly it's going to be around 10:30 as usual. So we hope to see you back trading with us live tomorrow. Thank you and have a good rest of your day. Bye for now.